Have you ever heard the term "remember the Alamo"? Catchy phrase, ain't it? What's it mean? What was the Alamo? What is the reason that we should remember it? 200 years ago, it was pretty strong on Americans' minds. It was a defining time. It was a time when people, not soldiers, came together to stand for something that was real, to stand against oppression, to build a better future, to lift up those who would come after them and sacrifice themselves, knowing they would die, hoping there would be salvation from the government, our government, but it wasn't to be. But they placed themselves in harm's way, knowing, honest in their guts, knowing they were going to die, and were willing to die for a purpose greater than themselves. Today, that's a lost cause in the minds of most people. We depend upon the government when we are the government. We elect the people that define us. But we've lost concept of what a community is, what society is. We vote for the politician who can give me the most, disregarding the other citizens, disregarding the future. What's good for me today? The Alamo, that little place in Texas that nobody thinks about anymore and nobody remembers, was a time when men of vision came together and stood for a cause that was greater than themselves. Today, we look at politicians as someone who can give us something. Give us more water in ag. Give us more cell phones. Give us more tax rebates. What are you giving? What am I giving? No. This is not the way this nation was meant to be. We're bigger than that. We're a nation of doers. Another cliche, ain't it? What have you done? What have I done? I cast my ballot for the people that represent my beliefs. Do you? And if you did cast that ballot for the people that represent your beliefs, are you happy with your choice? Is that who you are? Now back to the Alamo. These were people, men just like you and me, flesh and blood, who in the beginning thought they had a chance to win. They learned quickly they had no chance, but they did not surrender to the evil that was the oppressor. They fought knowing that they would die, hoping for salvation from somewhere. But in their mind, they knew there was no hope. Sometimes there are things greater than oneself. It's the future. To give one's life to save another is the greatest gift anyone can give. Soldiers throughout the history of this nation have known that. They have put their lives on the line. They have given their lives so that you and I would have a better opportunity. They placed their trust in us, this generation, to make it better for tomorrow's generation, not to make it better for ourselves. And again, back to the Alamo. Would you willingly die knowing you had no choice other than death, but that your sacrifice may build a better tomorrow? This is what America has lost. The ability to look beyond ourselves. I know I'm in the minority. I understand that. And I'm good with that. Sometimes being a minority feels pretty good, because I will not lay down my principles to build myself up for the moment. I would rather sacrifice myself so that those that come after me have a better life. So next time you hear "Remember the Alamo," if you ever do again, think about what it means. A lot of people in Texas understand it. It's their heritage. But isn't it ours too? Did it end at the state border? Did that purpose of freedom end at a line drawn on a map? No. George Washington didn't cross the Delaware so he could say Washington. He put his life on the line so we could save ourselves. So put your personal ego, personal needs second place. Think about the future. No one cares more about your kids and grandkids than you do. No one cares more about the future of this nation than you do, because you are the foundation. Are you made of sand, or are you made of stone?